Okay, so Twitch have finally added their own version of alerts. So you no longer have to go to a place like Streamlabs or Stream Elements or any other services that you might know to be able to get alerts onto your stream. All you have to do is go into your dashboard and you'll find a new alert section. And there's a lot of advantage to maybe doing it through Twitch rather than anything else. So, it can do alerts for all the usual sort of stuff that you'd recognize. You can have up to 10 different alert boxes with their own individual browser sources, which comes in handy if you want to have specific things over in specific places and, for holiday themed alerts and different things. So there are extra instances, like they say, so you can have full screen ones, you can have side off ones, all sorts. And yeah, it's very, very handy. You can have, live alerts in your dashboard. I don't know why that's disabled because I enabled it on the other PC. I guess individual PCs have their own individual settings with some of those as well, because for some reason the dashboard is slightly different on this one. Like there's one's in dark mode, the other one's in light mode, so it recognizes different things on the PC. But anyway, in each of these, you can have up to 100 different alerts. So essentially you can have 1,000 alerts for various things that you might want. And I've disabled a lot of them. So it does come as standard with a lot of things. So I've actually deleted the picture of this one. I've been messing about and setting up things. But it comes with a standard one in that. It comes with a standard thing in the subscription for a new subscriber and a Prime subscriber. But I've added, some other things. And then there's community gifted ones. And then there's cheering. But it comes with just one as standard. And then there's a raid one, which comes just as standard with, just one. But I've changed it up slightly for mine because I'm going to keep the Stream Elements one, and there was charity ones, but I've deleted them because I'm not doing anything for charity right now. And if I'm going to set it up, I'll set it up when I've got a charity thing going. It comes with a hype train, new all-time high and just one hype train thing, but I've also changed that as well. Because there are a few settings that aren't as standard that you can sort of figure out as you go along. And then there's gold ones. But if we have a look at the general settings, so with the follower one, just like any new follower, there's not a lot in that one. Then, you can have it layout on the screen however you want. I considered having the follower one as an extra thing as well, but, I had it messing about and doing some things, but I really don't think that's for me. Because you can also set celebrations, which we will go into in a little bit. But yeah, so, I'm going to keep the Streamlabs ones that I've got because they're already set up and everything. And you do get a variety of storage on this. But, changing everything up and then doing things is going to be a little hassle. The text-to-speech also, there's a few different fonts. So you can set your fonts and then there's text-to-speech. So if you enable that to say the text alert, you've got a few voices, not that many though. So, it's not really that good. And things will happen with that. Now, the visuals, again, I've deleted the visuals. So let's not look at the ones that we're not using. Let's go into these. So, discard the changes on that. We've gone through with this. So I've changed up the alerts from what they were. So, for a tier 3, I've added a tier 3 one with the 3-star alert video because I thought, there's 3 stars and then there's a 2-star one, which is just the standard subscription one. But I thought, 2 stars for tier 2 and 3 stars for tier 3. So these will play on top of the already subscription alerts that I've got through Stream Elements, and it's bigger for tier 3 because, that sort of makes sense to me. But what is the advantage of doing it through Twitch itself? Unfortunately, this is valid for all of these, so that's a little bit of a problem. But, the viewers can actually choose their own pictures. And there are a variety of different ones. So when they subscribe, it'll say, hey, do you want to use the standard one, or do you want to pick one of these alerts instead for the pictures? And then various sound alerts as well, and they have other options for other sound alerts as well. And I thought that's really good because you can't do that with Streamlabs or anything. But if they're subscribing through Twitch, they can choose which ones they want. Now, what the advantage of having separate boxes are, not only with the holiday theme ones and stuff, but you can maybe make a box that's like tier 3 and tier 2, and then inside of those, rather than having it like this, where everybody, because of the way that it's set up, has, if I click on the correct one, has exactly the same options. So if you enable viewers choose the image that shows, it applies to all of the subscription levels, no matter what. So you can't really do anything special with that. So you can't make, Prime specific ones. The first image will be specific to that level. But if the viewers choose options are the same for every one of them. You don't get to set them individually for each of those. So that's a bit of a problem. I would rather be able to have them set specifically, but that's what you can do with the individual text box. But what a lot of people don't know is that there are actually a large number of things that are already set up. So you can have up to 1 gigabyte of storage in your own files and set up your own stuff the same way you can do through like Streamlabs and Stream Elements and things. But there's more than the standard things, because the bits comes with just one alert set up, but there are actually like preset ones for what they say for all the different, bit levels, but these don't come preset up. And then Hype Train started, Hype Train level reached, and Hype Train all-time high. The Hype Train level achieved one is not specifically used, nor the anonymous gift and the sub-gift and the large community gift. Most of these aren't set as standard, but you can have them and, use those ones instead of like the ones that are specifically set up. So there are quite a variety of fun ones. They all sort of match a theme, so if you haven't got a theme set, you can already have them. But then there's also some extra special hidden ones at the end, like this action shield, fireworks, the hearts, the high five, this bursting potion. That I don't know what that one's supposed to be used for. Like it slowly fills up and then it bursts over. Like, is that like a goal achieved maybe sort of thing? But, I guess that's sort of generic. And then a treasure chest, could be gifts, could be bits, could be anything. And then there's like Kappa going into Overload. There's this goat that gets abducted by an alien and puts on cool shades. There's an F one, which, it's different, I guess, pressing F and sending out the love, but I don't know how that specifically would work as, hey, you subscribed, F in chat, this person subscribed. Yeah, no. Maybe if you set a specific bit amount that's like, use this amount of bits, and it's like, you died, F in chat, send support. But it really doesn't work as an option. But I put some of these, so, a subscriber can do some of these Mender celebrations that I haven't mentioned. Now, again, the advantages of using the celebrations in Twitch rather than... There's advantages and disadvantages, so we should go into the celebrations. The advantages are that you can have it high intensity in chat as well as on the screen. So you can have it on the video, you can have it in chat, you can have it absolutely everywhere, so the fireworks just explode everywhere all over the screen, not just in the video, in chat, everywhere. Extra celebration for, going above and beyond with tier 3, and then tier 2, I've also got it everywhere, and then, that's also everywhere. But I've put rain, and I've put flamethrowers, so these all have their own different sort of celebrations, to make them unique and different sounds, and I've made them unique and different, and then it's like level 3 is extra above and beyond, so even more celebrations. But the real advantage is because this would use up and eat up a lot of bitrate, right? But these don't actually appear on the stream, so celebrations will not be visible on the Stream Manager or OBS, so they're not actually eating up your bandwidth. They appear essentially like an overlay in Twitch. So, they're on chat, they're on the video, but they're only on Twitch. So, it's literally only ever going to be there. So, the disadvantage is it won't be on your VODs. it won't go to wherever else you're sending it. It's literally only be on Twitch. But it won't mess with your frame rate. It won't mess with your video. It won't make everything all blurry and scatty just because you've got huge effects going off. Your stream will remain nice and crisp. So you can have this extravagant, nonsense going on whilst keeping your stream nice and crisp. And, maybe you don't want it on your VODs because, it might mess up your VOD a bit, but it's going to make it really, really good. So you can still have, the nice celebrations. And I think they've done some good stuff with what you got with the videos. And the extra special thing is, obviously, you've got the option to do all the normal stuff. But Streamlabs doesn't have the options for, like, charities and hype train things. So, in this instance, we can have hype train alerts that actually trigger when a hype train's going on. So it's like, hey, there's a hype train is arriving, hype train's going, and then I've put how the hype train works. And again, you can customize the text to be whatever you want it to be with all the fonts and all the colors. So, I've gone yellow because yellow matches mine. It's a shame I can't give it a red outline, but, it's good enough. And then, you reach level 2, and then you reach level 3, and then, it's a little fancier at level 3, and then, you can set up as many levels as you want. And then all-time high records of the hype train also has its things. So when the hype train record gets beat, it also has its own alerts. So yeah, there's stuff that I've literally said to Streamlabs several times, we need a hype train alert. They still haven't had it in, but Twitch have, and they've got extra special things that you can add, and the goals. So when you reach your sub goal, you can have an alert that goes, hey, we reached the sub goal, which mine unlocks new emotes. So, that would be good when the sub goal gets reached, which again, stream elements and things don't have any things that sort of say, hey, you've reached a goal, and then the following goal, when we reach enough followers, you also get a special alert. Maybe I shouldn't make it as bigger and fancier than the sub goal, because the sub goal is, actually, people paying. But hey, we'll get alerts trigger when we reach the goal. So that's a really nice touch as well. And then if we go into the things, so we'll go back to the subscribers and we'll go into the text. So, you can have many variables. So the tenure, the sub tier, the username, and then the general settings. You can have, if they're doing multi-month subscription, if they've subscribed for a specific number of months, so you can have alerts that trigger on specific months, like, 9 months, because some people do that, or after a certain amount of time. I've gone pretty basic with mine at the moment, but there are a huge number of subscriptions then, all the different tiers, so, there's a lot, and you can customize the HTML and CSS and just do millions of things. So, I think they've done a pretty good job, and it's better than a lot of the existing services that are out there. And like I said, you can actually do things in chats, like, the fireworks all over chat, and give the chat the options to choose their own images. And if you go into the edit the interactivity, you see they go to click the customize the alert, and they get options out of the things that you choose. And you can set any of your own things that you want at all. So they get the the sound and the picture options, and you can upload your own. So you can pick from the asset or use Twitch defaults, or you can upload your own. Obviously, because we've got them set, it doesn't let me necessarily go and change them. But, in the same way that you can upload all of your own GIFs and things for all of the other alerts, you can do the same here, upload whatever GIFs and whatever sounds you want to give the options. But again, this is for everything that is subscribed. So unless you want to make specific different chat boxes for like tier 2, tier 3 and prime, which you can because you've got 10, the options are across everything that you got. So, if you set it for one, you set it for all of them. But I do like that you can give your users an option so they can go, hey, I want to do this time when I resubscribe and check out this picture, or, you know, anything you want. So there's a lot of variety and a lot of interactivity. So Twitch has done a really good job with this, and much better than the existing services. So, you know, if you don't have them, it's available to everyone now as well. So, you know, it's very open to everyone. You don't have to go use other services. You don't have to do nonsense. It just gives, you know, the same browser source, the same as everything. It is an extra tab if you're adding it on top of everything as well. So a little bit more intensive on your browser, but it's fun, it's good. So yeah, I'd recommend using the Twitch services, and like I said, they come with some cute alerts as it is, but you know, making your own and making them customizable is better. But for now, you know, these are additional things on top of the existing stuff that I'm using. So, you know, the portal will still go when someone subscribes, but also you get an option for a little picture as well. So, you know, if you resubscribe, you can choose one of the little pictures. You can choose any of the pictures and it'll play a little ditty of music. And, you know, I might make some more personal versions for people, you know, so more personal options. But for now, I think we've done pretty good. And if we send the test alert, you know, it'll actually send it through to the OBS thing rather than just previewing on the screen. And like I say, whilst we preview, it will show the explosions. If I click send the test alert, because it only sends it to Twitch, it doesn't do the explosions in OBS. Obviously, you'll see the ones that are already on the screen, but you'll notice that there aren't the extra explosions because they only occur on the Twitch chat. But yeah, check it out for yourself, and if this has been helpful, do feel free to subscribe. And, you know, if you want to come drop any bits or gift any subs and play along on my channel, do come hang out. Indelacio.co.uk on Twitch. And I appreciate you, and I'll see you all next time. Bye 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 bye. Also, I should, has not got chat up. Easy way to get chat. I haven't enabled it right now because I haven't opened the thing. Anyway, there's some goals. We got some follower goals. I can just click the button on the thing. This is easier. So yeah, we got a variety of channel goals and different things. So do, you know, feel free to follow and help with goals. If we reach the goals, we get some things, and there's sticker parties and all sorts of fun over here. So catch you all next time. Bye bye bye.